What's going on, Stick Crew? Welcome back to the Stick Crew podcast.
My name is Finn Van Eekirk, joined by my co-host, Spenny Castle over here, Conifer DeFarley, and Mr. Dayton Grant.
Woo! Damn, this guy's been on like...
No more lines before podcasting for you, my
I
friend.
don't need lines. I'm hot line, nigga. All right. First thing.
And demonetized.
And we hit our diversity quota.
First nigga of the month.
I think that's the first one on the pod.
Maybe.
I screwed up my first pod ever.
I thought you meant the first.
Oh, wow.
I was like, you'd be correct.
Right.
Only Spencer would take it there.
Well, it's what it sounded like.
That's why you're not allowed to say it.
Oh, I don't even want to say it, man. Like, just steer clear of that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you guys, we are back for a little playoff special here. Wild card weekend has ended, and we're kind of rolling on into the divisional rounds, and we're watching basketball. You know, we're checking every box, but
Yeah, we're all over the place today with the we've touched on every league imaginable.
yeah,
3 hours.
we're gonna hit a little quick playoff episode here. We're not gonna focus on fantasy, obviously, because that's all over. We hope you won your leagues, because I sure did.
And if you didn't, be better.
I won one of them.
Best team all year, and then at the end, it didn't matter. Fantasy's the way it's like.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah. But make sure to follow on Instagram and on TikTok at the Stick Crew, and drop a like and subscribe on the YouTube here. We would really appreciate it.
Please do.
And let's just, let's get into some headlines.
Yeah.
We got one of the largest coaching cycles that we've ever seen.
Yeah,
So
holy
many.
shit, man.
Everybody's looking for a home. Some have found them already.
Yeah, if you're looking for a job. I put out a couple applications this week. I haven't heard anything back yet. But
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I sent them some Madden clips.
Yeah.
We need a big-headed
we
white
did
man.
we did win the boys night tournament.
Yeah,
It's
that's
4
true.
verticals every time.
Yeah. The Dolphins said they're considering.
That doesn't surprise me.
Too good.
But
Play action pass.
But yeah, Harbaugh to the Giants. That is
Yeah, that's the biggie.
huge for the Giants.
yeah.
I think that's not going to go well, personally.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, like, well, he had a lot of time to make something work with a team that has more than the team he's going to. He's a great culture builder, and I think that's going to be good for the Giants. But I don't know. I just don't think it was the right team for him. I get the vibes. Like, I think as a Giants fan, that you've had a bunch of coaches where you aren't sure, and Dable had that one good year, and then he was ass. Like, I get the frustration, but for me, I don't think that's the guy that's gonna change their organization. I think he'll help their room and the way they view the game, but
Oh.
Oh, wow.
if you couldn't do it with that Ravens team, I don't know.
Why were those like the cutest little
That was adorable.
Drop a comment if you thought a sneeze was going to sound like that.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, the fucking 7-year-old girl that we have on screen.
He's still going.
Wow, this is impressive.
All right.
This is a lot.
Holy.
No,
But
but
like
like
a record. Holy fuck. That's going into the
was-
Stick Crew record book
That was
there.
11
Yeah, you
sneezes
make
in a
fun of
row.
sneeze, they gonna knock you right on, right?
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway,
Minnie Mouse is on the pod for the
Yeah.
first time.
I don't know. I just don't think that he's gonna make it work with that team if he couldn't make it work with the Ravens. Like, I don't know if that scenery change is enough for me to believe in him.
I don't like disagree because they're still far enough out, but he's also
He did make it work with the Ravens, though.
he has won Super Bowl.
Not this round. I know what you're saying.
Not at the like the
That's not obviously what I mean.
Yes,
I
the
don't
Lamar
mean the
era,
fucking
yes.
year he won. I'm talking about you're buying that hardball. You're hoping you get the hardball that won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You're buying the hardball that let a guy who had immense talent, way more talent than the guy he's inheriting on this new team, way more, and he let that guy lose confidence in himself. He let that team lose confidence in themselves, and he didn't rectify anything. Just each year it got worse to the point where last year, I don't know if you guys felt like this, but going into this year, the Ravens, I thought, were one of the favorites to win the Super Bowl. Like that's how close their team was last year.
I thought so
Bills
too.
Team in the playoffs, before the playoffs, they looked amazing. A lot of people, if you asked them at the start of this year, were like, "Damn, I think the Ravens might have a chance." That's not just on the players. That coach
Not necessarily, but it's also like Lamar was hurt a bulk of the year.
Yep,
that team gets into the playoffs if Lamar plays.
As well, also injured.
I don't even know if Lamar plays multiple games. If Lamar plays like the second half of that Patriots game, I think that team gets into the playoffs.
No, I see what you're saying. It just,
I mean, shit. If that team doesn't miss a fucking field goal in the dying seconds of Week 18,
I think
then
they beat the Steelers.
no, but there's a lot of games that season that
there was for sure. But like, it's also, I don't think necessarily Harbaugh's there as a long term fix. He's fucking 60 something years old.
Yeah, so but that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
but I think I think what you're saying is what he's there for. He's there to build the culture. He's there to get them, like, he's there to set those guys up and that group up for whoever the next guy is that comes in. He's realistically he's there 5-6 years at best.
He's been there, done that, you know.
But exactly, he's a proven guy. He's like, he can bring a winning culture to the team.
Yeah.
And then that's the shit that stays with whoever comes next.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's what he ends up doing, I'm sure we'll have a positive aspect for the Giants in the future. I just don't think Dart is gonna. I don't know. I just think people are reading in too much on these Giants. They had some steez and some aura and some fun vibes this year, but
you listening, McKay?
But like the Jackson Dart is not that guy, in my opinion. If he proves me wrong, I will be the happiest guy for him, because like he probably has had naysayers his whole career, just like anyone who gets some quick praise. But the way he plays the game and the decisions he makes with the football aren't amazing. So
you're not wrong.
Yeah, I don't think that, like, you can try and build that culture, but if you do that while you have people that aren't going to actually be there for when that culture is going to try and be at a championship pedigree, I don't know. It just doesn't make as much sense to me. I probably would have grabbed like a defensive-minded head coach or something like that. Like a Brian Flores, I think would have been awesome for them.
I think, like, on the flip side, like, Harbaugh's the one coach in the cycle right now that kind of had free choice of, like, any of those openings, he could have had the job.
Yeah. And if he chose that team, he must have an idea of something.
And so I mean, like, that's his. Like, it wasn't necessarily. I don't think it was the Giants choosing him as much as it was him choosing the Giants.
Yeah,
I think he wants to just be a part of a fun,
that
football
too. Like,
culture.
He's 60 years old,
fresh, and
fuck me.
I want to see videos of him vibing with Cam Scatterbo.
A lot of
his brother's younger.
Oh, I thought the other one was older.
Everyone does. Jim is the younger sibling.
Oh,
yeah.
He wants to sip on some exciting whites.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they are, exciting whites. He wants to slurp them down.
Wow.
Clip that.
You have just been elevating everything today.
Is anyone else craving a Slurpee right now? Slurp's been said like 3 times, and now all I want to do is go 7-Eleven.
I'm parched.
You look like the kind of guy that goes, shut the
I'm
fuck
tempted.
up, Connor.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was going to say that.
I don't think anyone was going there.
I already do.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like, just the other vacancies we should, like, probably touch on.
Yeah, really quick. Like, I mean, McDaniel's looking for a home.
Yeah.
I know he was talking about getting like an OC job with Detroit. That was an option.
That would be so much fucking fun, man. He doesn't need to be a head coach. He doesn't need the stress. Go vape on the sidelines. Get an offense cooking. Let's just get the vibes back.
He's going to be a very exciting offensive coordinator somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see him on that Detroit team. Detroit's fun, way more fun to watch when they have a chance at doing something. Like, everyone was hoping they'd make playoffs.
How would we rank the vacancies?
Oh, fuck, I'd have to
out of what's there. I've got them pulled up.
Oh, okay.
We've got the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Miami Dolphins, Baltimore Ravens, Arizona Cardinals, Las Vegas Raiders, Cleveland Browns, Atlanta Falcons,
Keeps going.
Tennessee Titans.
Like, rank as in like
who's your number one?
What's the most attractive job? The Ravens. I think, because you're inheriting an actual Super Bowl contending team and an MVP caliber quarterback.
This one might be hard, but I think Atlanta.
I think that's incredibly hot.
I maybe not over the Ravens. I'll take one.
I think not over the Ravens. I put them second. I sure do.
Yep. Maybe not over the Ravens.
Missing the quarterback part of things.
Maybe over the Ravens. Well, I mean, that's Michael Penix's first year, and like that's his rookie season, and he gets hurt.
Sure.
So you don't, and it's
but also like you know where else he got hurt? The year before that, and the year before that.
Yeah,
and the year before that. Like he's
for sure,
and he's also just I don't think anything special. Like Michael Penix, I don't think Michael Penix is your next 10 years guy.
You also have under contract there.
Sure.
So,
but like both Kirko and Penix combined is 10% of Lamar Jackson.
And it could be a really fun team in terms of weapons.
Yeah, it could be
to take over and kind of craft your own way. Because we saw when Arthur Smith was there, how there was all these awesome pieces that just ended up getting nerfed. So.
Oh, I was just waiting to go next. And keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was going at. I just think it has the potential to be a really, really explosive offense, especially if you keep Kyle Pitts.
You know,
no, it absolutely does. But I think you need someone to make it all work.
Yeah,
which is what they've been missing. As soon as they get that, they're golden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Cardinals. And the reason I kind of like the Cardinals is because like they had a journeyman quarterback come into that team. And that offense, just somebody who can actually facilitate the ball, that offense looked pretty damn good. And their defense at the start of the year is one of the worst in the league. And they slowly churned and worked into a pretty cohesive unit. Now, obviously, they had some bad game or two, whatever, but they played against some really good teams and showed that they had some potential. They have some life on that team. And I think that'd be a lot of fun for a coach to come in and take over. I still think the Ravens edge them out. I like the Ravens, I think, the most out of any team, like what Carl was saying, for a coach to look at that and be like, yeah, I want to fucking coach that team.
For sure.
My only thing with the Ravens is just that they've had good coaching. They've had so many opportunities. And of course, a different coach can change that. That's not what I'm saying. I just don't know how much of that needs to be restructured.
Well, I don't disagree. Like I don't think coaching is the problem in Baltimore.
Yeah, it's not their biggest, it's not the only issue they have. That's for
I think like the two clear cut, like the Steelers and the Ravens were just a matter of like we've been at this thing for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
We need to just move on to something else. We need to like try
a voice in the locker room.
Try something else. Like they're very different examples than you don't see like the next longest tenured coach is not even close to what those two guys were at.
No, 100%.
Which is like it's rare. You don't see 20-year coaching jobs open up often at all.
Well, it's only be the fourth coach ever on the Steelers. So
exactly. So it's like it's pretty. It's pretty rare. I mean, what do we think the least attractive job is? I don't think we should rank them because that's a third of the NFL, and I've already forgot half of the team.
I think it's the Titans for sure. I'll defend the Raiders if you want to say Raiders, but
Raiders until they get a quarterback.
Oh yeah, but like think about this. You have first,
but they do have one coming in. Like you've got Mendoza.
In theory,
yes.
In
you can either trade that number one pick to bolster your defense or your O-line or whatever you want to do, or you can use that first round pick for a quarterback that you like. So first of all, that's big control over the future that you hold. On top of that, over $100 million in cap space. So let's just say we don't immediately use that pick to get an O-line and get a defense going. You can start hammering that free agency. That's a lot of money.
But that means you got to get guys to hop into the AFC West, and I don't know if that's going to be the easiest thing to do.
I don't know. Why not compete in one of the most competitive
But that's just like
divisions?
Why not is because there's jobs like the Falcons open where you can compete in a division where they just sent a team under 500 to the playoffs. Like it's why not? It's nice to like in theory. I'm going to step up to the challenge. I'm going to take that, but there is like an easy path out there.
Yeah, but I feel like I won't say a lot. I would say the kind of player that you want on a team is the kind of player that wants to compete against the best.
I would agree.
Yeah, and also if you're a free agent, players can't be fucking choosers. They're not gonna say
No, you're not wrong.
For this guy a pretty good price for what he's been offering on that football field to come join the Raiders team that's trying to be built and put together. It's the same thought process that you're saying with you're saying they sent the shitty team to the playoffs. Fine, yeah, you may have a chance to be on a shitty team and make playoffs, or you could be on a team that's shit right now and trying to build towards the future and could be an amazing team. You could be part of something great, and I don't think you're gonna get that with some of those other teams. Like the Titans, there's not that the Raiders have a bunch going for them. The Titans don't have any kind of weapons, nothing.
No, they don't. But they've also they've kind of got that quarterback in place.
Yeah, but
which is such a huge piece.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. So you're the problem you're adding to the Raiders is that they don't have a quarterback, and obviously the vibes haven't been great there. Titans just got their quarterback, but they have no weapons, and their vibes have not been great. So what's the difference?
But what weapons do the Raiders have?
Brock Bowers is one of the best tight ends in the league. Okay. Yeah. Ashton Genty with the right facilitator will be great.
And then you get probably Mendoza and all the pieces start to come together. It kind of starts to look like how the Giants have been building in the last few years, right?
Yeah, I think that we have the tools around the problem to solve it. That's why if I'm a coach that wants to come into a situation, with the Titans, your path has already been laid for you. This is your quarterback. Now make your quarterback work. Rather, you come into this Raiders situation, you can get exactly what you want, the exact way you want to do it. Right now, this is happening right now. If you hop in this situation, like I said, you can throw that first round pick, build an O-line, get traded for somebody with good O-line with something, another pick here or there, whatever. Or you can build your defense. It's almost like Play-Doh. It's a Play-Doh team. You can literally do whatever you want.
You have a lot of flexibility for sure.
Yeah, the Titans' path is not obviously you could fucking trade Warrior if you wanted to, but I'm saying that is your quarterback. Now you're gonna find the pieces that will work with him, and you're gonna find the right scheme for him in that offense.
I kind of
building around.
For me, it's you mentioned the Cardinals as a good. I think that's the worst opening in the league.
I just think it's fun.
I think they don't have a quarterback in place. Kyler's not there next year. You're in a division where the next closest team to you just won 12 games, but you trade Kyler for what? A third?
No, I think he still get you something.
Not much.
Depends on the team. There's a lot of teams that are
it's not a hefty contract.
The Raiders are.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
But even the Raiders have a theoretical quarterback in place, and Mendoza's going to be a Raider at the start of next season.
I just meant
I see where you're coming from. Argument, Dayton.
No, that's fair. But for the Cardinals, I see where you're coming from. Where it's they don't have a quarterback right now, and you're not wrong. It's not like they're picking in a great spot for a quarterback or anything like that. I think I just liked the idea that this just game management kind of quarterback came in there, and their offense looked really good. They have a lot of weapons that can do something. Their O-line's maybe it's not the what.
No, we're just
we're on a different.
It's not like they're the best O-line in the league, or they're I think one quarterback away from a Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I just think that there is a lot of value on that offense, and there is some value on the defense that would be fun to coach.
There is for sure. It's just a matter of do they even get the chance to use any of it?
Yeah, true.
Because if you don't get a quarterback in place, then Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison, those guys pass you by.
They go to waste.
Yeah. And then what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't sit here and say the Raiders are the best destination for a coach, but I do think that they are not the worst. The amount of control you'd have over the future of the team you're about to be in charge of.
I mean, all these teams need a coach at some point or another.
All right, moving over to some other news. Has Mr. Aya Rodgers, Mr. Alto Unk played his last game in the NFL?
I think he's done.
I think so.
I don't.
Really?
I don't think he's done. I think he should be. I think the vibes of that game made me think he should. The vibes of the Ravens game made me think he should play another year.
Well, that's just it, right?
But
it's a tale of 2 weeks.
It's also possible though that he doesn't slow down to the point where it's obvious that he should retire. It's
I don't know, man.
No, you don't
continues
have
play
to let the
decent
wheels
football.
fall off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And maybe he just hangs it up and goes, you know what? I've had a really good career. That's it.
I'm gonna do ayahuasca in the bush.
Yeah. Because
Like, it is clear that
you're
he's, like,
retired.
When those 2 years with the Jets, he was not having fun playing football, and it was
How could he?
abundantly
Blew out his
clear.
fucking
A
leg
waste
and they
of his
came back to
career,
the worst
yeah.
team in the league.
He just
Exactly,
shouldn't
like-
have signed. He just shouldn't have signed there in the first place.
So many places he could have gone.
Just should
rather
not
than
have
that
signed there.
Awful team. I don't
This
know
year,
why.
he
That
at
was-
least
that-
looked like he was having fun again.
Yeah, he wanted
which
to be
is
on that team.
which was nice.
He enjoyed the coach. He enjoyed the vibes, but like
Until they boot him off the field.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, and like that's
Yeah.
the flip side.
I
Oh.
will say, if he does come back, I would find it hard to like. As much as I think Pittsburgh needs a quarterback really, really bad, if they're going to do anything, and there's not many options out there, I don't think if he does come back, he'll be playing for the Steelers. I feel like.
See, I kind of think it's the Steelers or who else.
Well, yeah, I'm saying I'm not
mean,
saying there's a bunch of options out
Hey
there for him,
man,
but
like we saw what happened with Phillip Rivers this year.
You never know.
That's a
it's-
scenario I could see.
You know,
I
it's-
could
Going to
see
the
a
Colts?
fucking
That'd be
Like
not,
three-
not the Colts
3 years
in
later.
particular, but like if a team fucking the right situation happens next year, I can see him retiring this offseason
and then coming
and then
back.
say you get a fucking Chiefs like Mahomes decides to blow the ACL again
That's
in week
fair.
15 and
Yeah.
they're knocking on the door of a playoff spot.
yeah, I don't know.
That's an opportunity I can see him walking into.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I do. Yeah, I'd say it's like 80%. Yeah, he's probably retired. I just have a tickle that he doesn't want to be retired yet.
And he's a real pesky bastard too, so we're not gonna have a
I-
fucking clue for
I
months.
know. I'm just I don't really want to see him in the league anymore. I'm kind of done with Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna be honest.
he's kind of the last man standing
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
from that era of quarterbacks. Like everyone else, I mean, we had
Everyone's
3
kind of
weeks
moved
of
on.
Phillip Rivers this year, and it was fun. But
Yeah.
everyone else, for the most part, is passed him by. Like he's kind of the last guy standing, and it's painfully obvious that he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like
That's
I think he should retire while he's ahead. Like it can happen too that can kind of fuck with your legacy in some ways. Like Russell Wilson.
Unravel and
Russell
adapt.
Wilson's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson as a Seahawk was on Hall of Fame trajectory.
I don't
And
think
now
he's
you
worked
add-
himself out of being in the Hall.
I don't think he is either, but
Okay.
like the last 4 or 5 years, he's a corny bum, is what people will tell you.
Yes.
Like a lot of that Seahawks shit's gone out the window from the Broncos stint, the Giants.
It also didn't help that Marshawn Lynch came out and said like they didn't really
Steelers.
respect him in the room.
Yeah, well, that too. Like the
Yeah.
whole like Richard Sherman, Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, he was always kind of a corny bum.
but God
But it's a
damn,
good
his high
example
ball
of like
too dropped.
it's a very recency based league. And like, what have you done for me lately?
Well, yeah, like when McKay on a different day said that Drake May is a top 5 quarterback. That's recency bias.
yeah. On
That's
on a
recency
different
bias.
day.
On a different day.
I was wearing
Long
the
time
same
ago.
outfit.
They would have told you this about Jaden Daniels last year.
Yeah,
Exactly.
They did. They did. I remember. People were like, "Oh my god!"
Well, that's just how quick it changes, right? Like Jaden Daniels coming into this season was getting top 5 quarterback talks, and now you see him being left out of top 3 quarterback from his draft class talks.
Yeah, like it's insane how
So, like
recency
it's
is so
very
big,
much a like what have you done for me today type of league.
which is frustrating.
Anyway,
Incredibly.
Yeah, moving over. Other big news that kind of unfortunately took place over the wild card weekend. George Kittle.
Sorry.
George Kittle, you're splashing on George Kittle.
I'm so sorry.
That's
I'm so
crazy.
sorry, I'm so sorry.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, torn Achilles.
Yeah, that sucks.
So
That's
What-
just not a guy you want to see.
no.
No, you fucking poor guy.
You don't want to see anyone, but you really don't want to see
like,
like
he's
a
like one
George
of the most
Kittle.
fun guys
He's
in the
so
league,
electric.
right? Like, yeah.
I would love to be a teammate of his. I think he would get the boys going for sure.
Yeah, George Kittle just seems like first team all teammate. You know what I mean? Like,
First team, all teammate.
like get me in a room with him, Jameis Winston. We're having the best time ever.
I agree.
yeah.
Jameis Winston and
What,
Kittle at the same time.
Wouldn't that be electric?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty fucking.
How
I
do
need
you how do you see this affecting just the upcoming draft and dynasty drafts, Ben?
Yeah, I think in terms of the real draft, I think that unless the 49ers think they have something in Jake Tonjes, I think they have to either go out and add someone, a depth piece in free agency, and or take someone in the draft at some point.
Yeah.
because he is 33 years old and just tore his Achilles, and those two things usually don't go.
They don't go great hand in hand. I like Jake Tonjes.
Granted, if I'm gonna see anybody come back from this and actually have a decent season, it's probably him.
Yep.
But when you're going against what has typically happened, probably
no, you're not wrong. And I mean, like that team can't catch a fucking break with injuries.
So I don't think it's not a first round tight end kind of thing. I don't even think it's a second round tight end kind of thing. But I think they take their shots third round past.
Yeah, and like you said, I think they have. Obviously, they don't have a George Kittle and Jake Tonjes, but they've got something. Like he was fine in the time he filled in this year.
Yeah, he did really good actually.
He was pretty solid. Like he was serviceable little tight end play for a bit there.
Him and Kittle had some. Him and Purdy had some chemistry there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they were able to make it work a little bit.
I think so.
Let's see it. I know. I saw that the 49ers owner came into the locker room after Kittle tore his Achilles and asked what he wanted, and George Kittle said he wants a bottle of tequila.
That's just vibes.
And the bottle of tequila was gone by the time the game had ended.
Is that actually what happened?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sources say.
Which just sounds
That
like
is
such
crazy.
a George Kittle thing.
Yeah, we'll go through the stick crew standouts.
Yeah.
I'll start it off with Stephen A. Smith's boy, Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk with a career high.
He was really putting his neck out on the line there.
Yeah. Christian Kirk, anyways.
Yes.
Christian Kirk, yeah.
Career high 144 yards from the man we were just talking shit about, CJ Stroud.
Yep.
Including or not including yards after catch?
It's definitely including.
Yeah, thank you.
Ended with a touchdown as well. He got 8 targets. I mean, Nico Collins obviously goes down with an injury, so that has a lot of impact into that. But you know, still what you like to see from the guy who's, you know, kind of been through the ringer here and there. You know, he's a little older and needed him to step up.
Yeah, just kind of a reliable set of playoff hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they might need to lean on him more this coming week because
they're gonna have to.
Yeah.
It's not looking like Nico Collins is coming back to play this week.
No, and I mean, our boy Charlie's probably got that Gonzo assignment, which is
Yeah, I like the Patriots a lot this week coming up.
Yeah.
Let's hear it, Connor.
Yeah, I'm rocking with the boy Colston Loveland. He ate 8 receptions, 137 yards. Didn't get a ton, surprisingly. But yeah, he's really kind of blossomed in the back half of this year into a pretty premium tight end. So definitely a guy if you can go out. I notice they're not going to talk much fantasy, but if you can buy him in the offseason, do it. I think that's only going to keep up next year.
Totally.
Yeah.
Sarah D.
All right. Okay, mine's 2 parts because I have to say sorry about something first.
Quavius Marks.
I have to formally apologize to Mr. Caleb Williams. All right. Week 3 of the Stick Crew podcast, I came on here and stated some things where I had felt that were true at the moment. That dude has made me take back some of my words, if not all of them. The way he's been playing football the rest of the season, including that game where man was it not going for him, and all those intangibles that I was talking about that he didn't have. Fuck me, did he show them in that game? Because there is no reason they should have been in that game. There's no reason that they should have came back other than great coaching. And he showed that he was a great leader because every time he was on that sideline, if they even to get just a field goal, he's like, let's go, let's get back at it. So honestly, I would call him my standout, but I have one person that edged him out a little bit more, and that's Kyle Shanahan. That man and his ability to coach a team and to the I just don't think he gets his flowers enough. That team is nothing without him. I
agree.
think that the way he looks at the game, the way his offense is structured, the way he galvanizes his troops, I think that's big. Obviously, the players, they went out there, they won the game. I'm not saying that they didn't do shit, but all I'm saying is like he outcoached the Eagles. Was it Kyle Stepan? No, what's his name? Sirianni. Thank you. I always mix up white people names.
Happens to all of
Sirianni's
us.
ass, and then an ass offensive coordinator, and Shanahan made them look like two bums reading an upside down notebook. And I
for
just think for me,
fuck's
he
sake.
was definitely my standout, 100%.
Luka Doncic just went to the locker room.
That's not great.
It's not.
I mean, he was walking. He was walking. Yeah. We'll move over to. I mean, yeah, we talked about George Kittle. Very very big injury. Hate to see it. Gabe Davis injury. Do you have any?
He's out. He torn ACL, I think. Yeah.
Sorry, who's out?
Yeah,
Gabe
he
Davis.
left with the towel over his face, and
So he's done.
Yeah.
Looks like he's done.
yeah, it's another blow for the Bills receiver.
Nico Collins, we touched on.
Yeah.
Didn't include him in there, but
Yeah, Nico Collins, very very doubtful for this weekend.
yeah, it seems not very likely.
So, little wild card recap: Panthers, man, and Rams. That was a hell of a game. I don't think anybody really saw that game going the distance.
Yeah, we
and
kind of thought that was a wash.
I thought it'd be a high scoring game. I didn't think it would be that close down to the fourth quarter. I can tell you that for free.
yeah, Puka went and did his thing, and Bryce Young just found a way to keep them in it. And yeah, no, it was entertaining. It was in Carolina, and you could tell they had nothing to lose, and it was just
Yeah, they kind of played like it.
yeah,
It showed.
very
You'll
very
take
scary for the Rams. Very scary if you're a Rams
Yeah.
fan.
That was kind of the big takeaway.
Watching your team kind of almost fumble that bag until
The
Mr.
8-9
Colby,
Panthers team, man.
Mr. Colby Parkinson catching a nice little one-handed grab in the end zone to ice it there.
Yeah, we were heavy on Colby coming into that. So.
Yeah.
That Bears game is very interesting because I think that the Bears defense, with how bad it is, Stafford's going to have a lot of chances to score against them, but the Rams defense better fucking show out and play like they did earlier in the season, because you don't want to have a close game against these Bears, man, because for some reason they just have a
They can
have a
just
vibe.
get there.
They don't want to die.
They don't want to die, so don't give them a reason to be alive.
Yep, exactly. And like you had people in Chicago like booing them.
They were leaving that
Yeah,
game.
there was
and
people went
there were
home.
People walking home. Yeah,
100%. People
and
were
brutal,
not
man.
staying.
I saw a tweet the other day. It was like, I can't wait for a Bears Broncos Super Bowl when it's 3-0 at the half with a final score of 47-42. I was like, yeah, shit.
yeah, just unbelievable, man. And like
It's crazy, man. Cardiac Bears.
and I did see it coming, a little upset there. I mean, you got a beat up Packers team, and I don't know,
Yeah.
they couldn't hold it, man.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of brutal for I think that looks a lot different for the Packers this year if Micah doesn't go down.
Yep.
100%.
He makes such a difference in that.
That makes just all the difference in the world. I don't think they won a game without Micah Parsons this year.
I actually don't know.
I don't know if they did.
Well,
But I think that's 3 years in a row that the Packers have slid in as a 7 seed. Granted, a little different this year, so
Yeah, they did it in a different way, but they still found
you can't
way.
read as much into it. But yeah, it's not great.
yeah.
No, they didn't win a single game post Micah.
Wow.
That's fucking
That's
hilarious.
wild.
Yeah,
That's just wild.
it's a big difference maker.
Yeah. Going over the Bills, beating the Jags, man. That was another thrilling end. Just a little back and forth here and there. Some good defensive play in the first half. It was a bit slow starter, but
yeah, picked back up. It was the little fella, Big R. He was
jumping around.
something.
Yeah.
On one.
That was,
Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen came in, did his thing. It's
people.
I'm worried about the Bills, man.
I feel like people were just too high on the Jags. You know.
Yeah, I think the Jags were getting pretty.
They rode in on too high of a note.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
like,
they
"Oh,
did. And like,
8 straight wins.
Yeah.
You know, like
granted, that's like a really shitty wild card game to draw. Like getting the Bills as a 6 seed is pretty rough.
yeah.
You don't expect to see a team as good as Buffalo as the bottom seed coming in, but yeah, they capitalized. They made it happen. Josh Allen got the shit kicked out of him
Yeah.
for 4 quarters of football.
Yeah,
Like,
that man is still resting right
My
now.
God,
and it's
man.
Thursday.
He's in the cryogenic chamber.
He's regenning right now, man.
yeah, that was bad. Like that can't happen again on Sunday because he got the shit kicked out of him.
I think it's going to happen all the way to the Super Bowl. For
I
him.
wouldn't be surprised, man.
Like if they're going to make it to the Super Bowl, he has to be Superman.
Yeah, because
entire time.
fuck, that was rough, man. Like he 2 trips to the medical tent.
Yeah.
His foot, his head, his back, his calf,
Everything, man. Like head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
eyes, ears, mouth, and neck. But yeah, no, he went through it.
It was bad. It was but he overcame, which is
And against a very good defense. The Jags defense was slept on.
yeah. The Jags
They had
defense
one of
is
the best
is
rushing
nothing to say.
defenses as well, and Josh Allen rushed the ball pretty darn good.
Yeah.
There's a 10-yard tush push. That was pretty wild to see. But
Yeah, but shout out to the Jags though, man. I mean, they went
Had a
blow
great
for blow
season.
pretty much the whole game.
great season.
Right up
Travis
until the
Hunter
end
being
there.
would have probably been helpful.
Would have helped for sure. Yeah. I know we were all watching it together. We were a little geared up for that final Jags drive, and it kind of fell flat at the end there. A pick on the first play.
Bounce, but still,
It was a bad bounce, but it was
it's just like, oh, okay. Well, I guess we're just taking these. All right.
Yeah.
it was a very underwhelming
It ended
finish.
abruptly.
Because everyone's thinking, okay, they have that kicker who can kick that field goal, just get like 30 yards.
Well, I
It
joked
likely
that
was going to overtime.
At the start of the drive, I joked that they should just bring Dicker out there, or not Dicker, fucking Little.
Kicker.
Yeah.
I joked they should just bring Little out there, let him try the 90-yarder, and maybe they should have.
Yeah, it's crazy. 49ers knock off the reigning champs.
Yeah, just
Eagles are
another banger.
donezo.
Called it.
Yeah,
I called it too, man.
it just was not their year, man.
No.
I just had a weird feeling that the 49ers were playing at a higher level offensively.
Yeah, and like
At
the
the time.
Eagles just had not been themselves all year.
Coaching does not help that team. They have the
They
roster to
started
do it.
hot. They started really hot.
Their defense is structured to be one of the best in the league, and at
Yeah.
times they've shown that they could have been, but in practice, in like actual games, they don't really show it as much.
And the offense just like
so inconsistent.
all over the place this year, right? Like you were never gonna get a repeat season out of Saquon.
No,
What he
but,
did
like,
last year was unreal, but it was a big step back for sure.
it was pretty sad to watch. Not really because I don't like them, but sad in the sense of like football.
Yeah, just a big fall off from like I mean they dominated in the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, that was I had
Right,
a lot
like,
of money riding on the Chiefs.
It's not like they just like scraped by. They like dominated for 4 quarters.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was hard to watch. Other than the
Yeah.
fact, like, if you hate the Chiefs, sure, it was probably easy. But I mean, like, the game itself was so boring.
It was a bad football game.
I
yeah,
did
for
win the
sure.
squares, though. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, just I don't know. It was a bit of a boring game, but
Yeah, that one didn't really pick up all too much. The games over the weekend kind of just went
Mm-hmm.
like the
Chargers
whole
game, and then like maybe a
Hey, that trick play was pretty fucking cool, though.
Yeah.
That trick play.
Yeah, Juwan Jennings, that was
little
wicked.
touchdown pass.
Yeah, he threw more passing tuds than Aaron
Justin
Rodgers
Herbert.
and Justin Herbert combined this week. So that's something.
shout out. I mean, we chatted about about the Chargers already. Absolute snooze fest.
Just awful, man. Like that was on both sides. Like I don't think the Patriots were anything to phone home about
No,
on Sunday either.
They weren't.
That
Oh,
was
they played poorly.
that was rough, man. That was bad.
It didn't really feel like the like the Patriots won. It more just felt like the Chargers
lost. Yeah.
You know, like that. Like they should have won that game if they were playing the type of football that they played the entire regular season.
Yeah.
They probably would have won that game.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, just like we said, man, it's every fucking year
3
they just
Every
find
year.
a new way.
It should not be allowed. It should be it shouldn't be in your vocabulary. Only
No matter how bad your situation is, if you're a playoff
Yeah,
team
that's
putting up
insane.
3 points, it's pretty off.
Iker the kicker had more points than J Hub.
Yeah,
Herb.
but yeah, it was like truly atrocious, man. We got to watch Spen collapse for
Yeah, he was dying.
2 hours. That was the most entertaining part of the game.
Yeah, go follow the TikTok and the Instagram for
Yeah, you can-
more crash outs coming this weekend.
Yeah, they
Oh
are.
gosh, the Connor one for the Broncos. He's gonna be sitting alone in the garage. You just have a camera on him with a mic.
It's quite possible. You'll just have my audio.
Lose his mind the entire time.
We'll get to them.
Texans defense too much for the wild card. Exit regular Steelers.
Yeah. Good God.
Not a team of destiny this year. That's for
Pittsburgh
No.
just fucking loves to. They get there and they get out.
Yeah, I don't know. We talked a lot about Rodgers and everything already.
Yeah.
Like it was just ugly. Like they
Yeah, that's
just
pretty bad.
Texans D, I mean, it's like that's unreal defense.
Oh, it's the top
They're,
3 in the league.
Pass rush, secondary. It's all
Their secondary.
it's all firing,
scary.
man. It's nuts. I mean, like that was. I felt like I was watching elder abuse a
Honestly,
little bit. Like he got the shit kicked out of him too.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like fucking kind of 2 brutal games to end the weekend on.
Yeah.
What was shaping up to be a really good weekend of football.
So moving over to our divisional preview here for the divisional weekend, our predictions, you guys.
Yeah, Lord help me.
Looking at the first game of the slate, the Bills at the Broncos.
fuck.
So it's at home, which is great,
It is
For
at
you.
home.
you know?
It is a little bit of a revenge game. But Jesus Christ, I'm terrified. I don't think I've had a good night's sleep since Sunday night.
Yeah.
It is it's
Would you have liked to see the Jags a lot more?
I don't know. We wouldn't have seen the Jags.
Oh,
No, they wouldn't have.
right.
We would have seen the Texans.
Which he probably liked the defense versus
D,
defense.
yeah.
And who has a better quarterback? Bo.
And we also beat the
Yep.
Texans this year.
Well, yeah, that's fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We lost to the Jags
pretty badly.
pretty badly.
That's
It's not-
true.
It's a pretty shitty game.
And the Bills beat them.
True.
So it's, I mean, like, oof. At a certain, like, you're going to have to see the Bills regardless, probably.
I think it's literally just the Broncos versus Josh Allen at this point. Like,
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that they can
I
go
will say
blow
that
for
defense
blow.
stepped up larger than I thought they were going to have the ability to do against that Jags offense.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they just were like complacent in that game. They were a large part of it going the Bills' way. Not as large as Josh, but I'm just saying like that was an unsung hero of that game was that defense.
Yeah,
Stepping up
I
from
certainly
injuries.
feel better about it than I did when we played them in Wild Card last year. I didn't think we had a hope in hell in Wild Card last year.
You were correct.
You
And
guys,
I was correct, but it was I don't know.
you guys think the total is going to be really low, like a really low scoring game?
I think that's the only path to victory for
Yeah, I was about to say they better hope that the Bills don't score
for
more than like
us
20 points.
because I don't think we can go blow for blow with them. Is the biggest problem there.
Bo's very inconsistent even in good games.
Yeah,
Like the only time he gets consistent is the fourth quarter.
yeah.
So-
I think that I think there's like the offense. I think is going
and
to
it's
be
playoffs now.
The defense is the defense. Like they
Yeah.
know what they can do. I think the offense has to step up big on Saturday. And I think Sean Payton has to really let that playbook loose.
Yeah.
Shawnee
I-
boy, if you're hearing this somehow, lose the fucking 2-yard screen passes. They're not going to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a crash out coming soon. That could be a
It'll be a good clip for sure.
So who do we think's winning?
Well, I know who Connor's picking.
yeah. I'm Broncos country.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's
ride.
Gotta.
I hate to do it to you, but I am going the Bills, and that's just for the sake of my bracket.
It's
I
fine. No,
have the
fucking dead
Bills.
to me, but it's fine.
I have the Bills going to the Super Bowl.
I
in
do
my
also
bracket.
have the Bills going to the Super Bowl.
You motherfucker.
But that is just so I can win regardless,
brother.
you know?
Oh, brother,
If the
this
Bills don't
guy
go to the Super
stinks.
Bowl and the Broncos do, then fuck a bracket. Who cares?
Yeah.
All right. I've been thinking about it,
Moment of truth.
Luke is back.
mulling it over, and truthfully, as much as it's a trap game, and I have Buffalo going all the way, but I do think that the Broncos' defense is going to do it.
My friend.
I hate to say it as a Raiders fan, and I do think it's a very inconsistent way to play football that the Broncos do, but that fucking defense against, I don't know, there's
shell
too
of an
many
offense and
people
one man.
that, like, obviously, like the main media guys are saying Broncos, but other than that, everyone and their mom is picking the Bills.
It does feel trap
It
gamey,
just
right?
feels like one of those games where, like, there's so many reasons to pick the Broncos, and the only reason I'm not is Josh Allen, and that's so fair. If he had,
Which is a good
if
reason.
he had
Like,
enough
grant you.
weapons around him, that would make me trust that a little bit more. I would have picked the Bills because they have, like, just completely the better quarterback. Like, every aspect of the game, quarterback wise, Josh Allen's better than Bo Nix at. But that defense, the way they've won games all year long, and it's at home, I just think it's one of those weird ones. I think the Broncos
It is,
get it done.
yeah. I mean, like, it's an interesting one for sure. Like, I won't touch my, like, this game won't see my money at all.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, it might be.
We're sticking something.
He's putting money on that.
We're putting something
Very
on it.
superstitious.
He's doing fucking
Yeah.
Portland Sun anytime.
But I don't know, man. Like, it's just
That's
fucking
crazy.
the whole narrative. Like, it's Josh Allen's year, right? Like, it's
Yeah, but
if ever a year, it's this one.
if he had any kind of team around him, I'd 100% agree.
And that's just it, right? Like, I don't know that he has enough around him, but at the same time, that guy is a winner.
Yep.
And he can definitely
Broncos
get it.
have been solid against the tight ends all year long, and the Jags' worst coverage all year long was the tight ends, and
Yeah.
that's how they got through them in the air. Where do you where do you go against that Broncos defense? Like, where do you throw it to? Because if Surtan's not going to be on one guy, he's going to be in the area that Josh must through.
Yeah, he's going to
That's how they're
shut
gonna
down that
defend
one
him.
side of the field.
Like, that's I just don't I see a path because it's Josh Allen. Would I be surprised if Josh ends up winning that game? No, but goddamn, do I just think that the Broncos are going to do it?
I do think whoever makes it out of that game is making it out of the AFC.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, like, in my bracket, I had that as the AFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm. As did I think.
Yeah, because I think we had the Chargers going.
Yeah, we both had
Going
each
over,
other.
right? So-
Yeah, it was just a weird game where I was like, well, both quarterbacks have never won something, but whatever.
But I do think that's the one. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, more of that on Saturday.
49ers at Seahawks.
Yeah, I think that's.
That's a weird game. That's a weird game. You want to know why it's a weird game? You're about to say something, Finn. You tell me why it's a weird game.
I don't know. I mean, I don't personally trust Sam Darnold because of what he did to the Vikings last year.
That.
And the fact that I was getting tweets today that he was, dealing with some sort of injury,
Some sort of hurt. Yeah.
So that's like not putting a good image into my mind. But I'm gonna go with the Seahawks still, just because of just how crazy they've been as a whole all year round, and there's no George Kittle now for the 49ers. And
Yeah.
I think that definitely hurts them.
I think
The 49ers are still a very talented team, don't get me wrong, but I think the Seahawks have been playing this year, and they're not playing around this weekend.
I've flip flopped on this one a lot.
Me too. There's a lot of different
I think
reasons.
today I'm leaning 49ers. Like, Sam Darnold's a little banged up. I think that 1 week of rest can kind of hurt some teams.
Yeah.
And Sam Darnold just kind of feels like one of those quarterbacks that could be the case for.
Hmm.
I wouldn't be shocked to see Sam Darnold come out a little flat in the first half. Granted, I think he'll pull it together, and I don't think he'll repeat what he did with the Vikings last year.
Or he
and
couldn't do
just
anything the
kinda-
entire game.
Just kind of shit the bed. But
Well, they're not playing the Rams, so it's fine.
they're not playing the Rams. But I mean, like, it's. I'm so torn on this one. Like, it's
I'm
tomorrow.
very
I'll tell
torn.
you the Seahawks. Like, it's
Yeah, I'm very torn. And I see what you're saying with that extra week of rest, because think about how dope that locker room felt after beating the Eagles, when most people are saying that their season's over anyway. Who cares that they made it in?
yeah.
And they went out there, outcoached them, outplayed them, more heart, more spirit, more effort, more drive, and they won that game. All those things put together, is that enough to take down that Seahawks defense? Because that's the only thing that I'm really looking at. Because Sam Darnold's still going to Sam Darnold. He's going to throw a bad pick. He's going to have some bad moments. Then he's also going to throw an 80-yard bomb to JSN for a touchdown. He's going to do stuff, especially with the fact that 49ers defense, they showed out, but against a very lazy, offensively coordinated team and a very easily understood offense that they were running with like Hurts and Saquon and deep ball AJ. Oh, it didn't work. Checked out. Like, I don't know. I think that defense outweighs the vibes and the acumen of that offense without Kittle. If Kittle wasn't injured, I think I'd be talking about something different.
Yeah.
But Kittle not being there, I feel like there's only so much that offense can do against that defense.
Yeah,
So
I
gotta
don't
go
disagree.
Seahawks.
I think that's
I gotta go Seahawks.
There you go.
yeah.
All right, Texans at Patriots.
Fuck! I hate this one so much.
Okay.
Connor's been talking that shit, and I think he has a nice take. Here we go. Go ahead, Connor.
Yeah, no, the Patriots, fuck them. No, this is another tough game to call, man. I think that the Texans D is really good. I think if the Patriots come out,
Sucks.
Jesus. I think if the Patriots come out like they did against the Chargers, then it's wraps.
100%.
Yeah. That offense, the way they just played, they cannot.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to push past that defense.
Granted, I don't think they do come out like I think a lot of that's first playoff game jitters and shit, but that'll be an interesting one, man. I think I'm leaning Patriots.
It's so tough because what Finn just said, it's very much
2
there
points.
where if the Patriots come out there any way, shape, or form, the way they played against the Chargers,
Yeah,
they lose that game.
100%.
That Texans D is so scary, and it's so it's just one of those defenses that can change a game.
Yeah, I mean, CJ Stroud fumbled like 4 times against the
But
Steelers.
that's the
and it
reason
just
that I'm
didn't
leaning
matter.
Patriots, because the Patriots defense is better.
It's
if not,
good enough.
It's good enough, if not around the same than the Steelers.
I agree.
I think that CJ Stroud's a bum, and he doesn't have Nico Collins in this game.
Yeah.
It's wraps for me. That defense can't score touchdowns unless they strip the ball away twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the
what
biggest.
they have to do.
That is the biggest piece to arguably in your offense all year. And
Stroud is I
Yeah.
can't believe how bad he is at football. It's insane to me.
Granted, good playoff
and
resume.
he was really waving bye to
Yeah.
Steelers fans and
Like,
shit
granted,
too.
that was the only bad playoff game I think CJ Stroud's ever had was last week.
Yeah, but he's had a horrible year.
He has. Yeah.
So it's like your first game in, your defense scores a tutty and a picks. Or did they get 2 touchdowns? A fumble recovery touchdown and a pick six? Or was it just...
They had the pick 6
Okay,
for
yeah,
sure.
so just the pick 6. And then they also stymied one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Obviously, he's not playing at peak levels, but still, he just looked great against the Ravens team.
Yeah.
And he got nothing going at all in that game.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be lower scoring than the Patriots fans would want it to be, but I still edge towards the Patriots because I don't have any faith in CJ Stroud.
I think it's going to be a very low scoring game. Yeah, I'd hit the under on that for sure.
But the over-under's like 25. Though.
I'm going Patriots though.
Yeah.
That's all around.
All right, Rams at Bears, last game of the weekend.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm going Rams, man. I know you guys are going to be like, what the fuck? You know, they looked so fraudulent, but
no, but it's also just like
I think they get their shit together. And
Bears at home.
It's in Chicago.
It's a cold game.
It's supposed to be nasty.
Very cold in Chicago. Run heavy script. Now the funny thing about that is that both teams have a 2-back system.
Yeah.
That has worked all year. So I don't think that favors either team, really. At first, when I was looking at this, trying to decide, I thought it favored the Bears. But I was like, wait, no, Blake Corum is actually being used nicely in that offense. I think that the Rams are just too much. And I think that the Bears have that shit right now, that spirit. They have the right coach. They have a lot of intangibles. I already apologized to Cale Williams. But I just think the Rams are too much. I think Stafford's too much. I think that team is destined to go deeper in the playoffs than the Bears.
Yeah, and I don't think that they let off the gas pedal the same way that the Packers did.
And Devontae Adams hates the Bears. Packer for life.
That too. He's Packer at heart.
He's fucking around.
Yeah. The Rams.
See the Rams, man. Should be a relatively close one, I think.
I think we've probably got some good games on tap this week. I think the fact that we're having a tough time deciding between all four is
some close
probably a good indicator that we should get some decent football.
Yeah, make sure to stay tuned to the Stick Crew social media on X, on TikTok, and on Instagram for some bets that we're going to be putting through.
Yeah, we just had our best bet for the night cash just right now as we're filming. So.
Yeah, LeBron James, shout out.
Ramon James, my glorious Lapuki, thank you.
Even though
they are Lapooping their pants, yeah.
Oh well, thanks for watching, you guys.
See you next time on the Crew Stick Pod Crew podcast.
Yep, that one.
Sign out.